Well, a man says a bear scratched him at a cabin rental in Blount County. It happened over the weekend on Wares Valley. Wildlife officials say the man heard a noise on his porch, saw the bear. TWRA says the bear swatted the man, hurt his arm before running away. Based on the claw marks, TWRA believes it was a large bear. It says the bear responded to an understandable way. TWRA is working to trap the bear and says it may not have to be euthanized.
Now, 3 other bears suffered a different fate. State wildlife officers caught them and put them down over the weekend in Sevier County. Investigators say those were the first bears they were forced to euthanize this year. 10
News reporter Sean Franklin explains why officers say they couldn't relocate those animals.
The TWRA says officers trapped 3 bears here near the Park Vista Hotel. It says as more and more people come to Sevier County each year, the encounters with bears are going up as well.
Bear facts.
Bears are our friends, and we're here to protect the bears just as much as we are here to protect our visitors.
The videos are humorous, but Chad Netherland from the Gatlinburg Convention and Visitors Bureau says the topic is serious.
A little bit of an entertainment where people see something and they laugh, but it has a real takeaway message.
That message, stay away from bears if you see them. TWRA spokesman Matt Cameron agrees. He says officers had to put 3 bears down over the weekend. Officers trapped the bears near the Park Vista Hotel in Gatlinburg.
These bears had been exhibiting some threatening behavior towards humans.
But he says it's humans who didn't stay away that are to blame.
It's our garbage. It's our intentional feeding. Sometimes people actually walk up and pitch food to bears.
Cameron says when bears get too familiar with people, they have to make that tough decision to euthanize.
It's not something that we like to do. I've done some research for you, and to my knowledge this year, that's the only 3 bears that we've had to euthanize, which is a very fortunate thing.
And as more people visit the national park and surrounding area, he says there will be more bear encounters.
And there are just a lot of people in that general area, and as the bear population expands and more people visit the park, sure, there's going to be more opportunities for people to come in contact with bears.
In Sevier County, Sean Franklin, 10 News.
A Great Smoky Mountains National Park spokesperson says the park has issued 22 citations for being too close to bears in just the last 3 years.